Hey everybody, it's October 15th. That's right, we're almost halfway through October, and another two to come onto the count. So ended with 45 yesterday, so here's 46 and 47, and it was figuratively obsessed, also known as Judd. He is the one that looks for those really deep cut guys. And in fact, here's another two deep cut guys right here, and it's going to be Stan Lane and Bobby Eaton, the Midnight Express. Now you're thinking, well, wait a minute, they don't match. You're right, they don't. Bobby originally did match, but then when I decided to change him to an ultimate, um, I had to go with the skinnier torso. So I kind of went with more in shape Bobby Eaton. I was originally going to try to get his decals and paint him white and do that. And then I just decided with this one for now, just let's grab a Macho Man Randy Savage lower from his WCW look and throw those on there. And it works for him because it gives him kind of, the look. Stan Lane, however, I just had to take the torso off and put a Ric Flair torso on and put the arms on. These were actually made by Figuratively Obsessed, by Judd. He painted the heads. I mean, these figures were put together already. Occasionally, he does have like a little, drop of a bunch of stuff. I know I got Kevin Sullivan from him. I know I got a few others from him. Buzz Sawyer, guys who I'll be trying to add to the Ultimate roster in the coming future. But these two, I wanted to add Midnight Express. Of course, you could always get their Jack specific heads if or their Jax figures you wanted. Super expensive, and unfortunately don't hold up very long. Bobby, in fact, notorious. I had two of them. The arm kept falling out. Stan, however, started to rattle a little bit here and there. So I just decided to put my own two together using his parts. And I give him credit for that. That's why I'm mentioning him here. Not done by Cujo. The heads, I think, were actually made, commissioned by Tom Veg through Figuratively Obsessed, because I know that's what he was. That's how he kind of gets his people with his pledge numbers. So, again, if you are looking for certain individuals and you can't find certain heads, I know I've been bugging a couple people to try to get Petey Williams, to try to get Matt Bentley, because nobody's made those, and the ones that were made by Toy Biz are too tiny. Elix Skipper, I want to make an Elix Skipper, and his head looks like it's been shrunken. It looks like literally that shrunken head from the Beetlejuice first movie. So hopefully these videos, people are seeing these and they're going, I want to be a part of trying this figure revolution, because this is a figure revolution. If you grew up, with action figures back when I did, it was slim pickings. Customizing was very limited. You kind of had to take existing people and hope to put some silly putty or some sculpting clay. Now, guys can sculpt these things, and then we got 3D printers that are making this all possible. I mean, I don't think I ever would have tried doing this, let alone 500 of these, if I didn't start seeing this huge upswing in just likeness. I mean, let's scan it a little bit there. I mean, there's Stan Lane, there's Bobby Eaton. I mean, yeah, these guys have Jax figures as well, but other guys in here that you're going to see shortly have never even once seen an action figure, not even a bendy or a big rubber guy or whatever it is, and they probably never will. So if you want certain deep cut people to like represent a certain roster time, and of course these guys are before my time practically, but as a wrestling historian, as someone who likes to watch old school wrestling, it's cool to have these kind of guys sometimes. It's cool to kind of go back and recreate those moments of the past, because if the past didn't exist, the future wouldn't be here. So give it credit where it's due. That's my spiel on trying to get people to go out and I'm hoping for Rodney Mack, one for Chris Nowinski, just a couple other ones that I'm still, like I said, the Blackjacks, and Felix Obsessed is the person who has the Blackjack Lanza. So I think he needs 4 or 5 people to pay $20, whatever it is, so you can commission it, and boom, you get the head. So let's try to make it possible for everybody. There's tons of people I've already got planned to be made, but there's a few that just can't happen because there's no actual head yet to make them. I've got the body parts ready, but there's no heads for them, unfortunately. But anyway, here is Stan Lane and Bobby Eaton of Midnight Express. Figuratively Obsessed, top-notch work. you know, I showed him these. He was more than thrilled to see me. I converted him to ultimates. So number 46 and 47 on our count up to 500.